Cue the intro! Dun 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 dun. Alright. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. That's not going to be the intro I stick with. Anyways, welcome. I'm Flatlander, and this is Flatlander's Adventures. And today, I'm, Truck Talk Tuesday, here in the truck on a gravel road. And tomorrow night, we've got snow coming in. Doesn't sound that exciting, but I drive gravel roads and snowy, icy conditions. There's not very many people out there, so I do my best to prepare for that adventure. I like to keep a little extra water and some antifreeze in my vehicle, and I think it is imperative that people prepare for their adventures, whether they're exciting adventures like mountain climbing or just tedious adventures like the drive to work. I like to find enjoyment in my drive to work. That's why I drive gravel. It's quicker if I go pavement, but if I drive gravel, I get to see the wildlife and I get to see nature at its best and finest, and that excites me and puts my whole day in a better mood. So that's the way that I go about it. I also think, as an adventurer, for anybody that considers themselves an adventurer or wants to have that adventurous look on life, preparations are necessary. There's been a few times where I was not prepared for the adventures and undertakings that I took on. I was hiking for a week on the De La Criste mountain range in Colorado. I don't know if it's a range or if it's just a trail area. I think it was the Rainbow Trail. I think that's a pretty large area though. But we were hiking for a week there, and as we were getting up in elevation, I started falling back to the back of the group. And I thought it would be wise to go get me a good pair of hiking boots, which I did, which was dumb. You don't want to take a good pair of brand new hiking boots on a fresh hike. One, it'll tear you up. Two, they're not broken and you have to go through that whole tedious task while you're also trying to, scramble up rocks and whatnot. Not fun. Thankfully, though, there was somebody there that was prepared. They didn't have any moleskin, which I didn't even know what moleskin was. Check that one out. Google that. That's kind of cool stuff. But at the time, I didn't know what that was. Anyways, one of the people I was hiking with gave me like a Walmart sack, just a little plastic bag. Had me take my boot off, left my sock on, wrapped my foot with it, put it back on. Granted, my foot was sweaty afterwards, but it stopped that rubbing on my foot and made my adventure all the better. And my ignorance, I didn't know that. But now, when I go on those big adventures, I plan for that kind of stuff. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Anyways, that's enough talking about this. I don't want to be a prepper channel, but I just want you to be prepared. And with winter being around the corner, I want you to think about your adventures in your vehicle. Maybe a first aid kit, jumper cables, antifreeze would be a good one, because I've blown a radiator hose before. If I just had enough antifreeze to dump in it and get 5 more minutes down the road, it would save me an hour of walking. Yeah. So, with adventure being around the corner, and winter being here, causing those slippery corners, I think it'd be wise and good for you to be prepared. Anyways, that's this week's Truck Talk Tuesday. I want to thank you for joining me. And on all of these adventures, remember, we're all in this together.